guys doing? Look, there's Bob. Remember Bob?
Be too smiley.
We haven't seen you in a while, Bob.
No. Look I'm here at the shop. I'm here literally at the shop.
This is the first time that Michael's been to the shop.
It is. It is.
Hi, Rhonda. Why are you still not live on YouTube? No, that's not you. Hi, Kim. Hi. There's Kim. Is your Bob there too?
Oh, Karen says yes, he is.
Well, why is it not showing up?
How do you get?
Oh wait, Ruthie's there. Ruthie's on YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
we know we know that we're on YouTube. That's all we need to know. Hi, Christy.
How's everybody doing today? We're really excited to be here. The whole family. Misty Pate, Mark is here. Kenny's here. Here comes Louie.
Louie's here. Gracie's here. Richard's here. Jaden's here. All kinds of people are. Hi, Denise.
Hello, hello.
Just him says, oh, there's London.
London. I almost said.
Pip, pip.
I was going to say good day, but that's totally the wrong country.
That's the wrong country.
We got Beth, Karen Bradford. Thank you all for joining us today.
That's so weird that I am not seeing it. That is bizarre. Oh, well. Oh, well. A whole group of friends. That's right. Well, I'm going to try also not to hit the table too much on there. Oh, that picture of you is adorable, said Denise. Hi, Joe.
What picture?
I don't know.
That one? That's the same one on YouTube that I use. Yeah. We're going to.
So why are we here today?
Why?
Well, did you guys know? I know that if you watch my vlogs, I've talked about it ad nauseum. I know that I have, but we're really excited. Yes, I did, Ruthie, and I think I sent you an invoice. I'm pretty sure I did. But if I didn't, let me know. Yeah, Richard's here. Richard's going through boxes. Richard is looking for some light fixtures, and he's going through boxes. We got a lot. Blitz, blitz, blitz. That's right, Beth. Okay, we are live.
We are.
Ooh, you look good. Look at us.
I know. I have to say, like, when you see the camera in the actual iPad, it doesn't look as crisp as.
Oh.
I think it's just my cell phone reception.
Are you not on the Wi-Fi?
No, because I wasn't paying attention. And look there's a new QR code.
That's been there.
Well, not for a long time, for like the last month.
Yeah, for the last month. There's a QR code. Do y'all see the QR code if you're watching on YouTube?
Right there.
Yeah. No, we probably don't have subscriber only mode on. Do we need it? Well, you'd have to log into your account. I don't know if you can do it on your mobile.
I can.
We will. We'll get that going. Thanks, Sharon. So we are going to talk about the Blitz, the VAMP Blitz. So basically what this is going to be is it's just the beginning of live sales. Not only just Michael and I, but it's going to be all VAMP sellers. We do have a little bit of a protocol that we are, as marketplace owners, that we are, I guess, requiring our sellers to go through before their toggle to go live is turned on. So these sellers are ready. And I want to tell you too, there are a few sellers that are going to be participating in the Blitz that have never sold live before. So I really hope that you will be there and encouraging them and, make them feel like, they're just in a room full of friends, because it is very nerve-wracking. It's very easy. I mean, it's just second nature to us because I've been doing live sales for over 4 years, almost 5 years.
Isn't that crazy?
Almost 5 years I've been selling live. So thank you. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's something that we've held out for a little while because we're really waiting, and we want the Android capability to go live. Michael and I are both Android users, so we've had to use an iPad. This is not
as
fun.
We're doing today.
I don't like it. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But Gracie, Louie, what you got? You got paper towel?
Paper.
Hey, Dad. Yes, sir. I think the dogs have one of your tissues that you've fallen out of your pocket.
They love paper.
They're chewing on.
Oh. Yeah, but
Dad's
and I
here.
think that's the big thing too. And
Hi,
I think
Linda.
there's a lot of components because I think one of the biggest questions is, we've been onboarding sellers since not April,
It was a
June,
valuable
July.
piece of
Since June.
jewelry.
We've been onboarding.
We started our marketplace
Yeah, but
in June.
onboarding October,
October. No.
September, October, November, December, January. 6 months. It's taken us 6 months to do a live thing and to kind of reiterate what Misty was saying. We really did want it to be as equal of an opportunity for everybody
Yeah.
as possible. And we really do appreciate all of the support that district has put into the platform across the whole.
They've been great.
They have been.
Yeah.
They are a small company
Yep.
at the end of the day. So it's not just as easy as, flipping a switch on.
Yeah.
The way in which the platform as a whole was built. There's a lot of things that have to change, and we certainly understand that. And at this point, Misty and I do sincerely believe that in order for VAMP to continue to grow,
Yeah.
that we really do have to provide a live sale experience. So
But
it's really.
But you don't have to sell live.
No, you do not have to sell live.
Well, and in fact, one of our criteria is that in order to sell, have your toggle turned on, that you have to have active listings. At the end of the day, we see VAMP as being a place where you can shop. It's an online antique mall. So you can shop for multiple small businesses, for multiple booths, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at your own leisure, whenever you would like to. The live sales is just an added component. So we do ask, one of the criteria is that if you are wanting to participate in the live sales on VAMP, that you do have active listings on, because we like the whole community aspect. We do have community tabs where you can go in and share pictures. I just was on there today, was asking to see y'all's St. Patrick's Day displays. I don't know if y'all decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I used to. If you do, I'm having a sale on Tuesday with Michael and I. I got lots of St. Patrick's Day items that are going to be available. But we want to see your pictures. So you can share pictures. And Ruthie brought up a good point too. There is now, you can go on, if you see an item that you like in someone's booth, you can heart it. You can heart it. But I have to say,
your favorites.
I get a little excited because I'm like, oh, I sold something, and it's like, no, they just liked my post. They didn't buy it. They just
who knows? Who knows? And this is just one of those things. I'm not. There's no wink nod to me saying this, but who knows? Maybe. Oh no, wait. We already have offers. No.
There's things that are gonna be morphing and changing.
I think it would be cool if somebody
an offer to watchers.
Yes, like on eBay, you get people that like it because it's one of their favorites, but then who knows? And maybe that's something they're working. There's no wink nod to that. That's just
there's no wink nod. Yeah, no, that's just wish. That's a wish list from us. Yeah. But we're really excited, and we really hope that you guys will go over. Oh, hi, Alex and Aaron. Hi, Alex and Aaron are going to be selling on Monday.
Well, I can go down there.
Dad's being really loud. We're live. Did you know that we were live? Oh, well, we are. He's talking to Richard about lights.
Oh Lord.
Well, here. I'm not gonna open it. But y'all have liked me going through. I did, Diane. I love going on there.
Acquisitions.
These are new acquisitions. I got a dad bag. Flea market. There's lots of skeleton keys in there too. We'll put that over there on that table. We're not opening it right now though, Dad.
God, I want to so bad.
Well, later.
Coin.
I know.
It's a big coin.
It's real.
You got to take that one to the club.
Go.
Find me in the club with my big coin. All right. Dad bag.
Well, that's what I did. I bought that today.
Yeah. So obviously, if you haven't seen any of the advertisements yet, I know a multitude of different people have put it out: Instagram, YouTube community pages. Don't forget that the VAMP Blitz, our first live collective sale, is happening Sunday. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern, and that is going to be with Misty kicking it off.
I'm going to kick it off.
Mm-hmm.
I when I made my graphic, I was like, it sounds like I'm being kicked off. I said kick off. I don't know. I have a hard time with words. I'm usually like, Michael, you're better at words than me.
Blast off.
Will you write this? Well, we were just, we were trying to come up with a little catchy name, and I think that it works. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and like I said, some sellers are brand new to selling live. They have amazing items. You can go over though too, and if you see their shows that are bookmarked, everyone has a similar thumbnail. So if you look at the upcoming shows, you can go in if they've got their items in their catalog, which they will, because we're not scanning shelves. We're having everything ready to go in a VAMP sale for the Blitz. But you can go in and see what items they're going to be bringing, and you can like those items, and you can get an idea. And if you're like, okay, I want to come, but I'm not going to be able to do the whole time, which we don't expect y'all. We want you to be there the whole time. We're going to be there the whole time. But you might just go in there and see. Maybe there's a few things you can preview, the things that are going to be at their sale. I'm throwing it all in, and what doesn't, if I don't get to all of them, then they'll be listed as a static listing. Is there a tutorial for doing the live sale?
We actually, there's not
doing the live sale or watching the live sale.
I would think doing.
Oh,
I think that's something we do want to talk about. Here's the thing on VAMP. All of our sellers actually do go through an onboarding process where they meet with both Misty, myself, and a representative of district. For those folks that are going live for the first time, we did have them do an onboarding session with
one-on-one.
Yeah, everybody had a one-on-one session with how to prepare, how to go live,
with
how
Veronica.
To do the listings with Veronica herself.
Veronica herself.
So we really just wanted to make sure that we were providing not only our sellers with the best possible experience, so that they felt comfortable and they felt secure in doing, the technical side of the sale, but also you guys. So that way, when you're tuning in, not to say, Lord knows, things happen with Misty and I so far as technology.
Well, there's some new things for us that we've never had to go. Like, there's going to be a blue dot.
Yeah, the blue dot.
I'm a little nervous because I will need to make sure that I have Mark here reminding me. I think Veronica will probably be reminding, like, Misty, you got 10 minutes left, girl. That's it. Because those 30 minutes are going to go by really, really quickly. The last slot of the evening is going to be with Mr. Michael Todd. It's going to start at 9:30 to 10 because we are elderly and we like to go to bed.
Well, I think
I like to go to bed at a certain time.
No, but we really did. And that's the other thing, though, too, is, so far as our sales, we didn't want them to be 8 and 12. There's nothing wrong with that. We just didn't want them to be 8 and 12 hour, because it's difficult to have a sale that runs for that length of time to have meaningful impact, especially with people that are kind of like in the middle.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make them short. We wanted to make them high impact.
Yeah.
There are, outside of Misty and I, there are going to be 6 VAMP sellers each day, Sunday and Monday. So there's a total of 12 VAMP sellers that you're going to be able to meet and see. Amen, Patty. Exactly. Quality over the quantity. We really wanted to give you guys as high of a quality, high of an impact experience as possible. And we really felt that sometimes it's not how much that you put out there, but how well you do what you put out there. So we're really excited. 30-minute increments is how it's running. If you're not familiar, you are going to see, there are going to be, I think, people you recognize. Alex is one of them, chapter 2. Fatbirds is going to be joining us. But then there are going to be names that you might be kind of familiar with. Pixie Sticks. Betsy, yeah.
I had it. Okay, I had it pulled up, but I don't want to forget. So there are going to be people that Molly, Jay, Molly,
Lakeshore.
Yes, Colleen, Lakeshore Finds is going Pixie Sticks.
That's our first. So here's the first.
Oh,
This is
so
the
on Sunday night, the lineup is me, then Jay.
no,
Wait,
Lakeshore.
no.
Misty,
Then
Lakeshore,
Colleen, then Jay, which is Harper Things Vintage. If you like Fenton, guys, she's got it. And then Pixie Sticks is from 7:30 to 8. Fatbirds is from 8 to 8:30. Beth is from 8:30 to 9. Mollyana Vintage, which, oh my gosh, I love her stuff. I hope she's going to be bringing some of her homemade stuff. From 9 to 9:30. And then this guy from 9:30 to 10. Hi, man. So, and then on Monday, it'll be me at 6.
I'm sorry, my favorite.
You're fine. And then Flippin' Vintiques from 6:30 to 7. And then Halen Vintage from 7 to 7:30. K&M Vintage from 7:30 to 8. Alex and Aaron Chapter 2 from 8 to 8:30. 8:30 to 9. Rebel Junk. 9 to 9:30. 2 Glassy Sisters, which, if you like your glass, they got it. They will be bringing
their
it.
Name says it all or something.
It does. And then 9:30 to 10 is going to be Mr. Michael. And it is, we have found that it is going to be a big mixture. Some sellers may be doing things at a fixed price, so they may just be showing something, and this is how much it is. And if you want to buy it, you just claim it then. And then there are going to be some sellers that are going to be selling things auction style. I will be selling all of mine auction style. Michael talked about I might be doing a buyer's choice. I love a buyer's choice sale. That's my favorite way of doing it. But I'm going to do it a little bit different. Maybe I'll piggyback. Maybe I'll do one way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're always kind of winging things sometimes a little bit. Good. I think Marina's trying to say morning. All the best to you both. Oh, thank you. I wish right now you can only purchase from VAMP if you are in the U.S. and Canada. In the future, that may be expanded upon. But for right now, you got to bring those babies over here.
Is your dad leaving?
I don't know. Dad, are you leaving?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Is that good?
Oh, he has a price.
Oh Lord, he's got to go. Go ahead.
Bring the dogs real quick, since you got them in their hand. Hang on, guys. You want to see the dogs?
Okay, here's
Hey, Buttermilk.
They've gotten haircuts.
Yes.
So, Louis, look right here.
Order pizza on Michael.
It can
This
be.
is Louie
I
and
don't
Gracie.
care.
No.
The baby.
Louie and Gracie.
Louis.
Is this their first time in Indiana?
Yes.
It's their first time in Indiana. Oh, I'm
Yes, it
sorry.
is. Look at that handsome.
They're adorable. They're good traveling dogs too. Michael was talking to me on his way here, and Louie was just chilled, laying on his lap. All right, Gracie. Gracie's like, Gracie cannot be contained. She's like, let me go.
Louie's the laid back one, but Gracie's very like, what?
She's the alpha.
She is.
She's the alpha.
She is.
Ooh, are we blocking people? Are we like timeouting people in YouTube?
Are we?
Apparently, there's been some shenanigans.
Ooh, good shenanigans or just like sex?
Not the good shenanigans. Not shenanigans.
Oh no, that's not fun.
No, we don't have those people. Susan said, I haven't said a word. Thank you to our mods. There will be mods during the live sales to make sure that everything is going smoothly. So that will be another support as well. We are having fun. Oh, you know what? You could come and meet Michael and I in June.
Oh, yeah.
June 29th. I am opening up my brick and mortar for a vintage collaborative. So it's going to be myself. Hi, Jason. It's going to be myself and Michael and Fatbirds and Barb from Winking Owl Antiques, Miss Pamela Blanchard, and Ariana from the Withering Cottage, and maybe a few surprises.
Hi.
Dad's going to have a booth. So, yeah, I know. There's trolls.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Everywhere.
Let's go into...
I have never done it on my phone. I think I've always had
I've
to
never
do it
done
in
it
my,
while I've been live is the problem. Go to videos.
When you're
Maybe
in
I
the
can
thing.
do it and then I can go live.
That's right, Kim. Also, and if you don't want to wait till June, if you would want to meet us in May, May 3rd. May 3rd through the 5th. We can celebrate Cinco de Mayo together. You got it?
Got
Okay.
it.
He got it. Poof with all of you trolls and
Chat is now open to everyone. That's not what was my intention.
oh boy. What did you do?
Live,
He's opened it up to
participant modes. Who can send messages? Subscribers. That should work. Nice work.
Okay. But you want to tell about the event at the end?
Yeah. So then, calendar.
May
It's the
3rd through 5th.
May 1st.
Oh, it's the 1st, Kim. Kim
Yeah.
had the 3rd through the 5th.
Mm-mm.
Kim, it's May 1st.
May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
1st through the 3rd.
And the reason that we chose to do that is because then the following weekend is going to be the Springfield Antique Extravaganza. That will be the spring event. But we specifically elected to do the first weekend in, oh wait, that's because it's March. I didn't go to the right month. It is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Kim. You're right, in May.
Kim is like, oh my God, Michael, you're in
in
the wrong
May,
month.
in May. So in May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That's
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We doubted her.
I know, how dare I? It is the first full weekend.
She's like, what? I'm so confused.
She said, I booked my air flight.
And I get to see Bob.
Yeah, and you're going to be there too.
Yeah, I'm Bob.
And you're going to meet Kim's sister.
And Bob.
Bobby Earp will be there. Diane Gladstone will be there.
How many? So, are there any rooms available left? Are all the rooms booked? But listen,
think we have 3. We have 3 rooms available.
There are other places that you can stay if you want to come. I don't know. They can stay in other places and go to the flea market, right?
Yeah. I will say this, so far as the event, we planned it for the first weekend of May because it is going to be the Champaign County, the Urbana flea market. Which
that's what I'm looking forward to
in
going
the spring. Girl, you hadn't been to that flea market yet in the spring. It is on point. It is shocking. And it's like a legit one. Like, people are bringing out vintage antiques. They're not that there's anything wrong with like contemporary stuff, especially if you need it. But, for us, it's good. It's good.
It's I am not going to the extravaganza in May. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to a different one. So I'm looking forward to going to the one in Urbana.
I mean, if you want
really
to come to
looking
the
forward to that.
I think there's only two.
Oh, Diane's
there. Yeah.
Diane has her reservations.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just 2 rooms left. So you can call this or go to ciotoinn.com and it's in Urbana, Ohio, which is kind of a suburb of Cincinnati area. Springfield. Yeah. So I'm highly recommend it. It is great. Dayton. Yeah. And there's a lot of other shops that are in that area too. That are definitely worth going to. And it's a great event. We've got things planned for that. You're going to be able to go shopping with us. We're going to be doing are we doing a movie night? At home? Mm-hmm. We're going to do a pajama movie night.
We're going to do legit.
Come and watch a movie
popcorn,
with us.
Pizza. We'll have the candy boxes. Yeah. We've got of course we'll have some of the leather couches out. There'll be upholstered chairs, but then we'll have some bean bags.
But you have to wear your pajamas.
Mm-hmm.
You must wear your pajamas to
We'll do
night.
A classic movie
slumber party,
and then we'll vote. Whichever movie gets the most votes, we'll do that. Transportation.
Sunset Boulevard.
Well, if you can get it on DVD, yeah, we can do that.
Best movie.
But the people got to vote.
Okay, we'll have to come. We'll talk about that later.
But
Mark has a bag of poop.
Transportation is included. Is it poop? Is that what you said?
You got a bag of poop.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
the joy of puppies.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We did it last year, and we had so much fun doing it. So I'm honored to be able to be a part of it again. It was a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to eating at Cafe Paradiso and getting my tomato garlic soup.
Well, we're not.
Well, I'm gonna get it at some point. I don't know if that's gonna be part of it, but I'm gonna go get me some soup.
Yeah.
Because it's good.
We're switching it up. We're switching up where we go. We're switching up where we eat. So yeah, just kind of keeping it fresh and
Yeah,
fun
and
new.
brown-eyed baby. Yeah, we might do something to where, we're going to be at the flea market at this time. You want to come in?
We literally, when we were on the way, somebody called and made a reservation because, there's a lot of antique malls. Keeping in mind that and it does happen year round, the first full weekend of every month, with the exception of, July, the Urbana flea market occurs every third weekend, with the exception of May and September because they have the extravaganza. Springfield has a flea market. There are very large antique malls. Clearly, I go to a lot of them. So yeah, you can absolutely call, make a reservation, see if there's availability.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of things to do in that area. All right, so going back again to VAMP, to the Blitz. So again, it's going to be tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern is when it's going to begin, and I'm going to have it straight. Now, the other sellers that have YouTube channels or Facebook, they may stream on their YouTube. I know Fatbirds and Alex and Aaron, they're probably going to stream on their YouTube channel as well. But just keep in mind, in order to participate fully in the sale, you're going to want to be watching on VAMP. So watch on VAMP, make sure that you are a member and you have everything squared away. And that way you can.
Well, remember, the new thing is that even if you're a member and there's something that just you absolutely love, you don't actually have to leave the sale anymore. You will stay in the sale if you do want to make a purchase and you haven't entered that information. So whether you choose to go credit or your PayPal, but you get to now stay in the sale. So if you've forgotten or you think, oh no, I already did it, and then you're like, oh shoot, I guess I didn't. We are streaming on YouTube also, Buttermilk, yes.
And Kim, that is a good idea. Sometimes I forget to do that, but if you are, and I will put that in the live seller chat. I met yesterday with some with the first. Well, Michael and you were there too. We met with the first group of sellers. Well, I wasn't signed into my Zoom and I timed us out, so I had to create. It was a whole thing. But it might be a good idea to remind everyone to go on subscriber only mode, because it prevents the
sex bots or trolls or whomever, whatever, unnecessary.
They like their antiques and vintage. They do. Apparently,
it helps with unnecessary distractions.
Yes.
Shall we say?
Yeah. But Michael and I will be there, so watching as well, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I highly recommend going in and looking at the thumbnails and seeing what people have that they're going to be bringing. Some people may not have their items in their catalog at this juncture. I always say that word wrong, but they know that they must have their juncture. Whatever. They know that they need to have their items. They need to have their items loaded in their sale, because I tell you right now, I'm just going to be completely honest. If I go to a live sale and we're walking around and we're scanning shelves and I leave. Like, I'm not doing that. I can't. My brain is just like, it's too much. So that is a requirement for the Blitz, that you have to have a stationary camera and have your items loaded and ready to go. Alex has a quick question. Yes, ask away. Also, if you have questions, she's like, Misty, you were talking too much. I forgot what I was going to say. If you have questions, now is the time to ask us that too. We'll be happy to answer some of those questions too. But we're looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous about it, just because it's a blue dot makes me a little nervous. Well, I don't quite know.
That's another really fun feature. So if the live sale is going on and you have joined Misty's live, you literally don't have to do anything. Misty's going to take care of it for you.
You're going
to transfer right into. I hate that word.
I don't like that word either, but that's just the word that everybody. We need to think of a better word.
We're gonna.
Blitz bomb. So if say there's 50 people at my sale, yes, that is Elvis.
He's literally a hunk of burning.
Oh, he is. Something. He's a hunka.
He's got some deep red lip on.
He does. That's a hobbyist piece, and it is pretty fabulous. But if there's 50 people at my sale, and then we go to Colleen next, those people, you'll automatically you're going on a magic carpet ride. You don't have to go anywhere. You'll automatically be taken. To make an
I
auction
wouldn't.
listing,
I never have, Alex, because quite frankly, you're live.
I did on mine, Alex, just because if something doesn't sell and then I'm going to I'm going to edit it and make it a static post, then the work's already done. I don't have to go in and do it later. So I do, but you don't have to. You don't have to. And when I do my buyer's choice, I don't put descriptions. I don't even put a picture. I just put lot number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blah, 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 blah. So that's what I do. You know, that's the thing though. We all do things very differently, and that's okay. And maybe there are some people out there that like the chaos of scanning a shelf.
Well, you know
for a
what?
sale.
Though,
I can't.
But and I think that's to. Oh,
To me, it's an immediate
well, no,
no.
I was just gonna say like how you were doing, like putting in the stuff for the description. I think that makes sense, especially if you have more items. Like you've kind of padded your catalog, if you will, just to be like, I would rather have too many than
That's
not
how
enough.
I am.
Because then you can transfer it into an active listing anyhow. So
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I've done just to make it easier on myself. And then I cross list. I cross list over to eBay, and then it's easy. It's just easy to do. So it just, as you're listing, it just takes a few minutes. That's the wonderful thing about selling on VAMP, is that to make a listing is so quick. It really doesn't take much time at all. So it's just
we
really
said
good.
20.
Yeah, I told everybody, prepare to have 20. And, you know, I like to do and again, this is the way that I like to do my sales. It doesn't mean that it's the only way that you should do. That just is the way that I like to do, is run a 30-second sale. The way that the auctions work is that if you get down and we're like 4 seconds left and somebody puts in another bid, then it bumps it up. Is it 7 seconds?
I think it depends on what second.
I never remember how many seconds it is, but it's not a hard close. It's a soft close.
I think it starts. A lot of it though too, I think is that like if it goes to 10 seconds,
Yeah.
and then if within that 10 seconds it gets like 2 bids, it bumps it up like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like it actually just puts, because it's like, oh, okay. So it fluctuates a little bit.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
So, you know, I have made the mistake, because at first I wanted to try out, and I've done auctions for 2 minutes. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's really uncomfortable, especially if something's not getting any bids.
Well, and I think that goes in with, because we did not only, you know, the actual, Veronica didn't just show the technical aspects of it. Misty did schedule, as she said earlier, an opportunity for people who are in the Blitz to kind of come in. And that's something
we shared my screen.
Yeah. And that's something that we talked about. You know what I mean? I think one of the biggest learning curves for me, especially doing like a VAMP or like a whatnot, is that because I'm so used to doing live sales, like we literally, in my head, I control everything. So I start the countdown when I want to start the countdown, you know, and I literally can't do the countdown because I have to say it. Yeah. It's completely different when you hit a button and the countdown is happening.
It's nice.
It is, but you have to understand. But that was my biggest takeaway, is don't hit start auction until you are done talking about. So here is my phone. It's a Samsung. Oh, it's got this here because there was an old pop socket on it. And then I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm going to hit auction, because otherwise you're going to be talking about the item, not knowing what's going on so far as bidding or anything.
I would say take a breath. Take a breath. You don't have to be like, don't. It's okay. It's okay. That was me doing a Lamaze, my Lamaze exercise.
I was wondering what was going on over there.
It's just, you know, you don't have to be on autopilot. You enjoy yourself with your viewers. I mean, you're having a sale, so obviously you're wanting to sell things, and you only have 30 minutes. So you're wanting to sell as many things as you can in this Blitz time, but you also want to describe the item fully. You want to, you know, I suggest, if something has a boober or a flaw on it or something, you want to disclose all of that before you hit bid.
Mhm.
That way it's already been disclosed. You know, you can, if someone may be like, oh, I really like that, and then they bid on it, and then you're like, but it has a chip right here, and then they're like, well, I don't want it now.
And
So
that's a little bit different too with
hi, Bree.
like with Vamp
Heidi.
and like with other like a whatnot. If
I'm moving to my water now. I drank all my coffee.
like with our live sales, we can be like, oh shoot, there's a chip. You know, Ruthie, did you still want that?
Right.
There's no us. Let me delete that bid for you. Unfortunately, maybe who knows in the future.
Mhm.
So that's something, yeah.
Yeah, it is. You know, I love selling live. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. I
Mhm.
absolutely love just being able to have that connection with my buyers and to be able to describe things fully. And I like, you know, I like to say how you can use it.
Mhm.
And I was like that when my brick and mortar was open and people would come in and they were looking for something. And then you can show them other things that can go with that something
Mhm.
and create a whole little vignette. I just love that. It's just a lot of fun. But selling live is not for everybody, and that is okay. You don't have to do it. But I honestly am a true believer in you don't have to have a sale for, you know, for 4 hours. And I'm trying to make a commitment, and I keep saying I'm going to make the commitment to do this, and I haven't done it yet. I would like to go on and do my own little mini blitzes and have like a sale on, like a pop-up sale on Vamp, and just sell 10 items.
Mhm.
Like, I'm going to have a pop-up today, bloop, and you know, it's just, especially if you're a new seller and you're building your audience.
And I think, see, this is and this is the interesting
Right,
thing.
connection with your buyers.
This is something, and I would love y'all's real time feedback right now. Is that I think sometimes a lot of us base our decisions, you know, I guess maybe if I put myself in frame of reference, is like we often look at examples,
Mhm.
you know, and they're content creators, they're Instagram people, and we look at that and we think that's how it should be done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We
Yep.
don't, and it's never a question of you can use them as examples, but you
Mhm.
don't have to do what other people are doing. And that is a great example of, I think, as a full-time reseller,
Mhm.
because I literally have to pay my bills. Like that's why you will see me do 20 and 30 items in a sale because I have bills to cover.
Yeah.
Whereas if you are doing it part-time, you're just coming into it, it's passive income, why not do 10 items?
Pop on in and pop on out.
Mhm.
Pop on in and pop those packages out in the mail.
Yeah.
You know, and especially if you're just starting out with live sales, it is a way that you can connect and you can build your audience. And I always suggest having a consistent time frame. Do your sales the exact same time, the exact same day, every week, at least for a little while until you build up your audience. And I think that that's just kind of how it goes. I mean,
Mhm.
and the thing that's nice about selling through Vamp, through the platform, is that it's very easy to, well, you're not waiting, you don't have to invoice people. There are some things that are being worked on that we have some concerns with, that, but we're making that very clear with our sellers, and we kind of talked about that yesterday, what to do as far as shipping. We want to make sure that you as a customer you're not being overcharged in shipping. That is one of the most important things to us. So the sellers do know to go in and check if you've bought multiple items, because you do get charged shipping per each item that you've purchased. So just know that as a buyer, and you may have to, bring it up that you bought multiple things. And on Vamp, our sellers are required to provide a refund for any shipping overages. So and it's very easy to do, but that means a lot to us. And that was one of the things when we first started selling. When we created our marketplace, that was a very important thing for us. And District was lovely, and they did what we had our ideas, and they implemented the calculated shipping, and that was the game-changing moment for us. We were like, yeah, I want to do this, but I want calculated shipping, and they made it happen. So it's great. They're fine.
I know. I'm just making. Well, they're puppies, so they'll find whatever little thing, pull it out, and start eating.
Oh,
it.
true. Well, Gracie's chewing on something.
Yeah.
I did just run the sweeper in here not too long ago, but
they'll find any shred of paper or they do, and that's probably our fault because we do give them they love a Scott towel tube.
Afternoon Antique Co. Love that. So yeah, I mean, we're also, I wanted to say though too, if you are interested in being a seller on the virtual antique marketplace, wait, what did you say, Colleen? I need to screenshot y'all for a promo. Oh, here. There, did you get that, Colleen? Yeah, Richard's here.
Mm-hmm.
Richard and Mark are here. They're sitting on the settee. I bought a settee.
Well, clearly durable.
Clearly durable. Clearly durable. So if you wanted to apply to be a seller on VAMP, you can just hit the apply button. We do still have over almost 570, I think, applications that we're still going through. So apply. We do onboarding once a month. And you're required to do an onboarding session to explain some things. And if you need help, then we can arrange for you to have a one-on-one session if you have anything that you are curious about or need help with. So you have a very good support system. And
they're always people.
Yeah.
They're not computers. It's not automated. It's not copy and paste stock responses that have nothing to do with the question that you asked.
And Michael and I are both very involved in the marketplace too. I'm in the chat. I probably go and check that chat about every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a talker, and I like to even talk. I'll talk and type and talk.
We don't have an ETA for the Android. What I will, and I think they would be comfortable with me sharing this specific point. It's not a question of they agree, and I'm going to quote Eddie. It's not a question of we agree with you, but it is that they are on page with us.
Yeah.
So it's not like we agree, we'll get to it. It is something that is actively being worked on. Yeah.
Yeah, they are working on it.
Mm-hmm. And they know
that it's beneficial for everybody, and it is. It's going to lighten up their workload a little bit because there are workarounds. If you have an Android,
it would make it easier even for us as owners. Mm-hmm. And I will say this, it was shocking. What was it like? I think 95% of the respondents had iPhones.
I was like, no.
I was like, well, y'all don't just shut us because we're like. All these people, y'all don't have.
Now, here's the thing, Jean Marie, you could still, the first group of sellers that are going to be a part of our first Blitz are all iPhone users, simply because it's our first one, and the system is basically designed for an iOS platform. The next group, we're probably going to do Android. Mm-hmm. And we are going to do another Blitz in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You heard it here. We're going to do them every 2 weeks. So it is.
We're going to do Blitz. So let's explain that. So
I'll let you explain it.
Okay. So we're going to do Blitzes. Oh, it's the math of it all. Is that it? We're going to be doing Blitzes every 2 weeks. And the Blitzes are going to be, just as Misty said earlier, they will be Sundays, Mondays, and they are going to take 4-hour blocks from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So we're going to stay consistent in that time slot for those 2 days. Yeah. Each of them is going to have 12 VAMP sellers. Okay. Mm-hmm. We are going to continue to go through the initial. So those folks.
Everybody will have a chance.
Everybody that wants the opportunity to sell live will have that. We are requiring on VAMP folks to go live on the Blitz before they go live independent.
Yeah.
Just
to have that support, mm-hmm. I think. And I think that it's okay to we've as marketplace owners, I want to say we have standards. In order for live sellers to go live, there are things that we are requiring them to do as far as before that toggle is turned on. And that's just so they feel supported, so they know how to do it.
Well, this is business.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This is business. And at the bottom line is this: is that we only succeed as individual businesses and as a collective if we ensure that we put the community first and foremost. We have said that before. We will continue to say that, and trust and believe that that is always something that will stay consistent so long as we
Absolutely.
are involved in it. Because as I say during the live sales, as we say during this, we thank you, we appreciate you. And it's all well and good to say those things in words, but it's a whole different thing than to put those words into some kind of action. And
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable as a marketplace owner just being like, yeah, good. You applied, no problem. Go ahead. Go live. I don't know who you are. And then I nor do I want to then sit and say that we want to support the individual resellers. I don't feel that for me, it doesn't demonstrate
We're having a race. Sorry.
legitimate support if we're not providing them
Yeah.
as much as we possibly can to make them feel that they are being set up for success. We, as we say, cannot guarantee everybody to succeed,
Yeah.
but we will do our most to get you there. And then above and beyond all of that, I don't want to be put in a position where then we've accepted somebody, they're having sales. It kind of becomes this weird, questionable, things aren't quite going well. Maybe things aren't being shipped out. We've got some questionable things happening during the live sales. Then what do I do? What do I say as a marketplace owner? I just say, well, it's all on them. They're not on here. For me, the buck stops at us. And I, quite frankly, because I do have an extensive history as an employee for larger organizations, I know how that feels. I know how it feels to not feel that I was set up for success, but then when something goes wrong, it's all on me, and there's no self accountability of the
Yeah.
people that really should be the ones fully accountable. So,
Well, I think
wow,
we
I
gotta.
went on a tangent.
Well,
on that.
I mean, we have our. It's if my name is on something, I take a lot of pride in that. And Michael and I are the marketplace owners, and we do, and I will say we do get a percentage of the sale, and it isn't a lot.
Well, and I think,
but I really truly believe
Mhm.
in our marketplace. I really truly believe in district and the support that they have provided us. And I love it. I'm in such a positive space as far as I feel like it's a good thing. It's a good thing for everybody. So I'm just really excited about it.
Yeah, I don't, and that I like Shore brought that up. Personally, and I'm only going to speak for myself on this. It's not so much that I feel like we're mentoring people, as this is an opportunity for everybody.
Because we learn from everybody.
yeah,
I mean,
and
we learn from you guys. You as a viewer, we learn so much. I mean, we don't know everything about anything.
But even us sitting here, and how long have we been doing sales
5 years?
together?
3 or 4. God.
I know.
It seems like it was just yesterday.
I know, doesn't it? I literally can remember the first one like it was yesterday. I really truly can. I can even remember items that I sold on that first sale.
I don't have that kind of a memory.
I do.
I don't.
That's both a good thing and a bad thing, just depending on which
Nan
side
can
of the.
go rogue. Nan, I mentioned you in my vlog today, just so you know. Goes up at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Well,
Nan, you're in my vlog, Nan.
But like the mentoring thing, because
it's been Alex. Alex says it's been a while.
It's been a while.
We should do another.
But that's like, with the VAMP sale, you were saying, no, I put in the descriptions and this is why you did it. And I was like, no, I don't. And then hearing you say it, I'm like, well, yeah, that makes. So again, it's never a mentoring thing.
I'm all about saving a step.
It's just about, there are people that have come into, the VAMP sales and have provided information that we're like, oh yeah. So it's more of like a consortium, if anything else.
That's a fancy word.
Yeah.
Consortium.
And
spell that, Michael.
A lot of it though is, I know I shouldn't use words I can't spell. But at the end of the day, it's a business though too. And so a lot of those steps, those expectations, those standards that we have, they are there to protect the totality, the individual, whether it is a reseller or it is more importantly a community member / a buyer.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, and there are criteria too that we do make our sellers do have to follow, and their items have to be shipped within 3 business days of selling. So, and if that doesn't happen, then they could get kicked off of the platform, because those are standards that in order that we do monitor, and we make sure that your item is shipped within 3 days of that sale. So
And we are
hi,
vintage.
Delane. I don't know that. I thought it. I didn't
Delane.
really. Delane. I didn't know that was your first name.
Simply old.
I thought it was something else. Yeah, Delane, and I saw you're on the list. If you are a VAMP seller, okay, that is right. If you are a VAMP seller, and you've been, you're approved VAMP seller. Some people saying I didn't get the email. If you did not get the email for the Google sheet.
Yeah.
An interest, then please reach out to us, virtualantiquemarketplace@gmail.com. We'll make sure that you do have that link. And again, you don't have to sell live in order to be a seller on VAMP, but if you want to, you do have to fill out that. And I know that you have, Delane. I know that you fill that out. You do have to fill out that paperwork, just so, because we're grouping
random.
people together as far as their device.
Yeah.
Just to make it easy for the back end.
We did. And I think that's a big thing. I think some people had questions with that regard, so far as why did we choose the people that we chose? Keeping in mind, when we sent out that initial response, we had a total of 43 respondents. Of the 43 respondents, we've already put 12 on the first round. So that is kind of one of those things that how quickly, keeping in mind, we sent that out to every VAMP seller. Yeah. Now, whether people did not get that or whatever might have happened.
With the spam or whatever. Yeah.
We sent that out to, I forget how many people I had to spend. I don't know. But we sent it out to every single VAMP seller. Of those, we had 43 respondents saying, yes, I would like to sell live. If you are not interested in selling live, you don't have to respond to it. But do keep in mind, once that email goes out, I do go into the seller chat letting you know we sent out this email. If you didn't get, so every time another round of those emails go out, we will go into the VAMP chat, VAMP seller chat, just so that you have a place to check it. So then you can be on the lookout for it. Because if you don't get it, then there's additional instructions as to what to do if you haven't received the email.
Yeah. Oh, monetize. You got to be able to, in order to see the whole chat, you got to be over on virtualantiquemarketplace.com. And while you're here, you can go over and shop. You could. I've actually been. If you follow me on Instagram, I do try to every day go in and share at least 4 or 5 listings. And they're not, well, sometimes there's like, I might throw one of my listings in, but I'm looking for things in the marketplace that like appeal to me. And I look at is it a nice, because if I'm sharing it on my Instagram, is it a nice bright picture? That is the price point, in the ballpark. So, and you can purchase items, and all like, I have shared, Susan, I think I shared one of your items today, Susan. And I think Colleen, I think I shared one of yours today too, but, and then people can purchase those items directly from commenting on that Instagram post. I think I did, Susan. I think I shared one of yours. So there's a multiple different ways that you can purchase items. And Michael would go on Sunday nights. We haven't done that in a while. Maybe we'll do that again. Maybe we can do that together again. He would go and sell other people's. He wasn't even selling his.
Oh, we didn't even say that. Oh, by the way, just quick note, for anybody, for those first 12 sellers that complete that is the final step. Then those 12 sellers, they can go live whenever they want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are having our sellers, they go through the onboarding process. If they want to sell live, then they get a one-on-one tutorial with Veronica. So that is Misty and I are not there because we don't want to convolute, and they want to get the actual information. They sign up for a blitz, and then once they've completed a blitz, they sell live whenever, however.
So there may be some sellers that are going live on the blitz tomorrow. They may have a sale on Monday morning. They may, and I was kind of telling people in our meeting that we had yesterday that if you are a seller on VAMP, maybe, and you, after this weekend, we do this Blitz, and then you all that are participating in the Blitz can go live whenever you want. And the next Blitz is in 2 weeks. Maybe you go live at 5 o'clock, or maybe you go live at 10:30, or you know what I mean. So you have your sales around those blitzes. You're not going to get blitzed, which is still not a good word necessarily. But Blitz. We'll think of a better word. And then you can.
I like it. I like get blitz. I like get your blitz on. Why not?
Delane, that's all I do. I don't like having sales at night. I just don't. My evenings are, I'm off work and I'm having, Mark and I are puzzling. We do our puzzles. I prefer to do mine during the day.
Well, that's because for me, clearly, like if you purchase from me, I do my shipping immediately afterwards. And I like doing it because then the next day, all I have to do is go, like, I'm done.
Done, yeah.
So, and it's hard because if I take time out of that day, then I almost shop every single day.
Yeah. I don't.
That's why because I know people are like, well, where does he get all that stuff? Because I shop nearly every single day.
I used to, but I changed my whole content. I'm not going and filming shopping because I was getting too much.
I don't film at all. I can't. There's no way. I mean, sometimes you just need to get in, get out, see what you can get. I need to get in here and get 5 items.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but you know what? Some people, if you work a 9 to 5 and you're also reselling, you can't sell during the day. I have a lot of people that will email me and be like, I can never come to your sales because I work during the day. So, but I got to do what I got to do. And for me, I prefer doing my sales during the day because when it's dark, I'm in my pajamas and I'm in bed.
I still toy with the evening. I still toy with it. I really, truly do.
I mean, every once in a while, like I'll have sales with Jason and stuff, but I've even told him, and he knows, I'm not going to be on Mother Tucker's for a little while because I'm really trying to put more of my focus and attention on VAMP and getting these live sales up and going. Because I myself want to personally go on and do a blitz, just a little 10 item
sale.
Flash. It's a flash. Did you see my flash, Mark?
No.
After all these years, he was still in touch. He said, "No, where?"
No. Yeah, well, I won't tell you what I do to him when he's mowing the grass. That's an old gag.
They've got all the property out there by themselves, so they can do all of that.
Yeah, we're out in the country, so I'll be like, and he usually just does this. He shakes his head in disbelief. Yeah,
he's so lucky.
He's so lucky to be married. So lucky. You do a little flash. You heard it here, folks. I do.
Okay.
I literally do it when he's mowing the grass.
I believe you.
And he's just like shaking his head anyway.
I believe you.
What else are we talking about?
Well, we're at 3 o'clock.
Hey, we were on here for
an hour.
We said that we wanted to Aaron would super speed run. Not Mark. The grass waits for no one. Right, Mark?
Right.
The lawn waits for no one. The lawn must get mowed in a certain way at a certain time.
Okay.
And it waits for no one. Well, Quail says it's only 12 there. Quail's in California. No wonder he likes mowing. He does actually like mowing.
Well, see.
But not for that reason. Not for that reason. So, yeah, I mean, we're excited. And I hope that you guys will come and support these sellers. And again, we're amongst friends. So we're hanging out. If you see things that you want to purchase, you can. But let's really go in and, build up these sellers and give them the confidence, because if they're feeling good, then they're gonna do another sale and they're going to do another one. And it's honestly just a lot of fun. 6 p.m. Quail, 6 p.m. Eastern, because I know you're in California. And it's going to start. I'm going to say it's going to start on my. I want to say my channel, but I will be. I'm going to do Facebook, YouTube, and Facebook. And Thursday, I was on both of my Facebooks, so I had linked it. And I might do TikTok because I can link TikTok. I don't know if I can do TikTok to it or not, but so 6:30, no, 6 p.m. is going to start with me. And then it's going to go to Lakeshore Finds. She's right there from 6:30 to 7. Now, listen, I'm not going to tell you these times, honestly, because if you are there, you'll automatically get sent to the next sale. So the event is actually going to start at 6 on VAMP. 6 to 10. So it's going to be myself and then Lakeshore Finds, and then Jay, Harper's Things Vintage, and then Pixie Sticks, and then Fatbird Finds, and then Beth C, and then Mollyana Vintage, which, oh, man, I'm just telling you right now, y'all, you bid against me. Do not come in. Do not make me yell at you during any of these sales if I am bidding. You bid against him, too. I'll bid against him.
I'll get exclusive Molly merch. So.
And then after Molly is The.Cult.Of.Vintage. And then Monday night, 6 p.m. It's going to start with me.
We're like,
what is that? We're old people. We're like, what does that say? And then Flippin' Vintiques, and then Halen Vintage, and then Kanan Vintage, and then Chapter 2 Vintage, and then Rebel Junk, Two Glassy Sisters, and then The Cult.Of.Vintage. A drinking game. Every time you say vintage, gotta take a little bit of a drink. That was a lot.
In the first.
Yeah, that's right, Ruthie. Mm-hmm. You bid against us all. Honestly, let's just be honest. That's why sometimes I like lurk in sales, but I don't like to go in and place a bid sometimes because the people are like, oh, I don't want to bid against Misty. And I'm like, you bid against me. Because let me tell you, that isn't fair to the seller.
Yeah.
So if someone is having a sale and like someone that you are friends with comes into the sale and you're like, well, I'm not gonna bid against that person. You do it because that's not fair to the seller. The seller is, trying to get what they can get out of this item. And you bid.
They go, oh, well, they just went that meal for the.
Right. That's right. No friends in auctions. You bid. And Michael and I'll bid against each other I'll gladly bid against you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will. It's just the way that it goes. So, and you can put in an incremental bid or you can just put in a power bid.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that as well. So I would say to prepare, if you are planning on attending, make sure that you are a member of VAMP and make sure that you have your payment information in because you do pay for the item when the auction, when you bid. When you win, it gets you've paid for that item already. So you won't no pew-pewing. So everything will get to you within everything will be shipped within 3 business days. So you can count on that because that is something that we do monitor. As far as that goes, but you can pew a little bit, Heidi, I guess, by putting in a power bid, but then the time just gets bumped up again, so there isn't. It's a soft close.
There's no pre-bidding yet, Ruthie. No pre-bidding yet.
No pre-bidding, but you can go in and you can like those items. I need to get clarification. If someone likes your item, do they get notifications if it goes live? So that's a good question to ask on Tuesday when we have our meeting. So anyway, do you have anything else you want to add?
No, we're just really excited. We hope to see a lot of you there. Again, a lot of people to show some love and support to. We would love for everybody's stuff to sell. But at the end of the day, come chat, share in community, give them the love, share them, just empower them. Really, at the end of the day is what it's about. They'll need that sense of community. They'll need that support to move forward. So we're really excited about it.
Yeah, I'm really. I've been wanting to do lives because I'm a live seller. That's what I consider myself. I am a live seller. I mean, I sell things on eBay and statically and stuff like that. But where I'm the happiest is selling live. So I'm really excited that's gonna happen. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. I get to see Amy next week, and we're going shopping together.
Oh,
next
are
weekend.
you?
Yeah, we are. are. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we hope that you guys are going to be able to come. And like I said, if you are a VAMP seller and you have filled out the Google form, you will be in a blitz. It will happen. If you are wanting to sell live, it will happen. So you'll be able to do that. But just we're doing it in increment and blitzes every 2 weeks. Oh, Gracie's
Papa.
Well, did she even do anything? Maybe she didn't.
think. Yes, she did.
Gracie, you pee-peeing on
Richard.
Aunt Misty's rug.
She number one.
She pee-peed on Aunt Misty's rug, even though that rug it's been a college dorm rug.
Oh well, God, peas blast.
It was Emma's college dorm rug. I don't know where that dark spot is.
No, that dark spot's been there.
Maybe she didn't.
I swear.
She squatted, but she might have anyway. Don't mind us. We're just figuring out where the pee spot is.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there near that dark spot.
Yep, that's where it is. Okay.
Well, on that
Anyway, there it is. Hey, Trade Winds. So, yeah. But we hope to see you tomorrow. It's tomorrow. My God, it's tomorrow. So fun. So, actually, we're gonna walk down to a little thrift store, I think.
Okay, cool.
And we might go to. You want to go to Riverside?
Yeah. We can.
Heck yeah, we're gonna go to Riverside.
We're down.
Shopping.
We're
going
down.
shopping.
I see that little cupid down there in the skates. I need to get a closer look at him.
Okay.
I don't know why you had that poor little sad looking thing down. And that's probably one of the reasons why I want to see it the most, because she's just segregated and all by its lonesome.
There's reasons I'll tell you later.
Is it haunted?
Well, kind of.
Oh.
There's reasons I'll tell you later. Okay, thank you guys again. Oh, wait, Mark and Richard, everyone wants you to pop in and say hi.
Say hi.
Get in here, fellas. Look at it. We're all together. We're all together.
We are.
I have a thing going on.
That's okay. It'll wait. It's not going anywhere.
If you just stand behind each of us, there's Mark.
Mark, that wasn't long enough. Hi, Louie.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
It's fun.
They're
We're
like-
all together.
Okay.
And now we'll all be together again in June and in May. CiotoIn.com. So go on. And how many rooms are left, Richard?
I think we have 3.
3 rooms are left at the inn. If you want to be in our pajama party movie night,
Mhm.
CiotoIn.com, and May 3rd through 5th is our event in Ohio. And then June 29th, Saturday, June 29th, I'm opening up my shop.
What?
It's gonna be so exciting.
Lots of stuff is happening.
I might get some music. I might have music being played.
Okay. Karaoke.
Live music. No. It'll be actually somebody that
No.
can actually
No.
play music. It wouldn't be me. All right, guys. Thank you again so much. We really do appreciate you. I don't know why I'm like trying to end it with my mouth. But we really do appreciate you guys being here. And also don't forget Tuesday, 1:00 over on my channel.
Mhm.
Michael and I will be having our live
Holy
sale.
moly.
I got all kinds of St. Patrick's Day things that are going to be available in the sale. And I don't know what you even know what you're selling yet?
No.
You don't know
I
what
mean,
you're
yeah,
selling?
actually, no. Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. It'll be a surprise.
There'll be sewing goods,
Oh.
Cupies.
Oh.
Mhm.
Sewing. I got a whole thing of buttons I need to bring out. All right, guys. Thanks again.
Bye,
And
guys. Thank you, everyone.
we will see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Over on here on VAMP.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.